Yo, what's going on, boys? It's David HJ here. Welcome to my another video. Hope you guys had a wonderful day. Well, I had a really great day as well, uh, with all of my family. Actually, so if before we talk about the topic, before we start today's show, let me tell you guys a little bit about my day today. Yeah, I just want to tell you guys. So today is a weekend, which means all my family members are in the home, and we decided to go to mountain for hiking because actually it's it's been a while since we visit mountain. I think it's been a long time, so we decided to go there and actually I really enjoyed hiking in the mountains. So we went to Pagong Mountain. I guess some of you guys might know Pagong Mountain because actually I think I talked about Pagong Mountain in my channel before, so some of you guys might know, but yeah, there's a people who don't know Pagong Mountain, so let me tell you very quickly. So Pagong Mountain is a mountain in Daegu. Daegu is the Korean city. So Pagong Mountain is in Daegu, and it is a really famous mountain in Daegu. It's a really huge mountain. Um, that is a really quick introduction about Pagong Mountain. So yeah, we went to Pagong Mountain, and yeah, I so we hiked there. And as I told you, Pagong Mountain is a really huge mountain. So I think we walked for about 2 hours, yeah, which is a long time. So we were all like tired and disgusting, we're sweating. So we used our energy a lot, which means we were really hungry. So after hiking, all of my family decided to go to a restaurant. So we went to a restaurant. We went to a raw fish restaurant, and I I think I ate a lot there because I was so hungry. I had tons of raw fish because yeah, I was so hungry, and I also had a steamed egg. I mean, it is a raw fish restaurant, but they have a steamed egg for the side dish and steamed egg, and also I also had a pork cutlet because oh, by the way, be- oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, so I mean, it is a raw fish restaurant, but also lots of kids come to the restaurant. So they put the kids menu, like they also have the pork cutlet and they have the udon. Udon is the Korean noodle. So they also have a menu for kids. And Carr doesn't eat raw fish, so he ordered pork cutlet, which is for kids. Yeah, he ordered pork cutlet, and I was like, "Oh, hey, Cart, the pork cutlet looks so delicious. Like, can I have a piece of cutlet?" And he was like, "Sure, why not? Help yourself." And so I also had a little bit of pork cutlet, and it was so delicious. And I also had a fish stew. So after I eat all the raw fish, I we also ordered fish stew. It was really delicious. I wish I could eat it again. I guess it was, more delicious because we eat dinner as soon as we how do I say this? Yeah, as soon as we did the exercise, we did the hiking. So, you guys know the feeling, right? After you work out or after you study, and then when you eat delicious food, it tastes more delicious. I guess, yeah, you know. Well, anyway, it was really delicious. And after we had dinner, we came back to home, but we were also thirsty. So yeah, I visit the supermarket. I bought a cider, and I also drink some cider. It was really delicious. Actually, cider is my favorite soda. Coke and cider. Coke and cider is really delicious. So yeah, I also drink there. It was really cool, delicious. And after that, I did some math. I solved some math problems because, as you guys know, math is one of my favorite subjects. I really enjoy solving math. It's always fun to do the math. Well, actually, so I did that, and now I'm doing the show. So, and I'm also planning. I and after the show, I'm planning to go to the grocery store with my mom. I'm also looking forward to that. Well, that is my day. So now let's talk about the topic. So today, today's topic is the first Magic Treehouse book part two. This is today's topic. So today we're going to finish the rest of the story, the first Magic Treehouse book. So well, I guess, uh, yeah. Last week, I remember we finished we finished the story that finished the story that Jack and Annie is the main character of the book. Jack and Annie is the main character of the series. They found the treehouse in the woods, and then they climbed the treehouse, and there were so many books. They were looking at some books, and Jack was reading a book about a dinosaur, and yeah, he was flipping the page, and he found a picture of pteranodon, and he was really interested in it. And he pointed the picture, and he was like, "Oh, I wish I could see this pteranodon for real." And then the treehouse started to spin. It spun faster and faster. They closed their eyes, and when they opened their eyes, they were in the they were in they were in a different place. They were not in the Pennsylvania. They were in the dinosaur time. So uh, you know, so they were in the dinosaur time, and then they see they were in the dinosaur time, and Annie and Jack went out of the treehouse and met Pteranodon and yeah, Triceratops and spent time observing the dinosaurs and also playing with them. So yeah, they spent time like that, and after that, uh, Annie wants to look around more because yeah, Annie were really interested in it. And while they're looking around more, Jack found the medallion, the gold medallion that, that the letter M is engraved on it. And now they realize that uh, there is a person who came here before us. So now they realize they're not the first one. I guess that was the story that we talked. I guess that was the story we talked last week. So now today we're going to talk the rest of the stories. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, so first let me do some stretching. Oh, okay. So yeah, let's do it. So the next story. Oh, wait a minute. So the next story is Jack and Annie went down to the other side of the hill to see the Anatos because actually Jack and Annie went down to the other side of the hill because and the other side of the hill, and they see that the other side of the hill was filled with Anatosaurus nests. Like they were really interested in. There were also uh, they see the Anatosaurus egg. I mean, just yeah, like really interesting. Like they see the dinosaur egg. I mean, it's really interesting. And they also see the mommy Anatosaurus. So Jack played with Jack and Annie play with them. Like Jack takes some notes about it, and then he play with mom and Nanosaurus, and he observed some act, Anatosaurus act. But meanwhile, the strongest and the scariest dinosaur Tyrannosaurus uh, Tyrannosaurus appeared in front of them. So Tyrannosaurus Rex is a really long word, so I'll call it T-Rex for short. Okay, so this really the strongest dinosaur of all time, T-Rex, appeared in front of them. The T-Rex appeared not in front of them, and Jack and Annie fell to the treehouse, and they were like, "Oh, hey!" And Annie was like, "Hey, Jack, let's go to home right away." But Jack realized that he had left his books and bags near the Anatosaurus nest. So like Jack was like, "Oh, Annie, I have no choice, but yeah, I need to go back and get my backpack." So Annie was like, "Oh, hey, Jack, please be careful." So Jack climbed down the ladder, and yeah, he grabbed his backpack. But on his way back to the treehouse, uh, Jack, on his way back to the treehouse, Jack realized that he was in danger because he was too close with T-Rex. So he was, yeah, like he was panicking. Oh, what should I do? Like, should I run to the treehouse? Oh no, I think the T-Rex will just eat me. T-Rex will race after me and eat me. Oh, what should I do? Yeah, he was really panicking. But then he see that Annie was how to say it, but then he see that Annie was climbing down to the treehouse. Like Jared was like, "Oh, is she nuts?" Like also yeah, he doesn't understand. So he tries to tell Annie to climb up the treehouse again. Like he make a gesture, like, "Hey Annie, go up to the treehouse." But Annie just doesn't listen, and well, actually, Annie went straight to Pteranodon, and Annie was flapping her arms, and he pointed Jack, and just then, a really huge shadow covered Jack. So Jack looked up the sky, and the Pteranodon was flying. The Pteranodon landed in front of Jack, and actually the T-Rex saw Jack, so T-Rex was racing to the Jack, and yeah, Jack climbed onto the Pteranodon's back, and the Pteranodon fly away from the T-Rex. So with the help of Pteranodon, Jack could have escaped from the T-Rex. So yeah, T-Rex landed, and now T-Rex landed in front of the treehouse. So Jack was like, "Oh, thank you, Pteranodon," and Jack climbed the treehouse. But actually, the the T-Rex was racing to the treehouse. So like Annie and Jack were so scared. Annie and Jack were so scared. So Annie was like, "Hey Jack, make your wish fast." So Jack just grabbed the book, and Jack grabbed the Pennsylvania book, and he flipped the page, and he found the picture about their home, and he was like, "Oh, I wish we could go home." And then the treehouse started spinning. It spun faster and faster. They closed their eyes, and when they opened their eyes, yeah, they're so happy because they realized that they're finally at home. So like, oh, we're at the home. Like they were so happy, and and they were having a conversation. Like, oh, hey, it was a really good adventure, but also it was a really fun and scary adventure. I think I still can't believe what just happened. Am I dreaming? I think no one will believe it. They were talking like this, but just then the but just then how do I say it? Just then shouting, just then a voice called them from the distance, like so. Uh, their mom was calling them, like, "Hey Jack, Annie, come to home." And Annie was like, "Oh, coming." And then they go to the home, and then the story finished. Well, so I guess that is going to be the end of the video. I guess it's time to wrap it up. Um, hope you guys enjoy. Oh, and also don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, find it useful. Bye.